Treat yourself to a relaxing spa day at home with easy homemade foot scrubs that'll keep your feet silky smooth despite the fact that we've had a very dry winter. And here to show us how to make it is Carol Joyce. She's the owner of White Buffalo Herbs in Chicopee. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I know you're up in Warwick these days, but here today you're in Chicopee, and that's the important part. So we're making some foot scrubs, and apparently later in the show I'm going to put them on.
You're going to have some foot scrub and a foot bath.
Good, good. I don't have pretty feet.
That's no problem. Nobody does. This is really easy. It's a great way to get rid of the dry skin that comes along during the winter. And all you need is a cup of sugar.
Okay.
So that's pretty easy.
You know, and this is the foot scrub, right?
This is foot scrub.
So this will kind of get all the junk out.
Yeah. We won't talk about what gets in there.
No, okay. But rest assured, you know, stuff because you're walking around all day, stuff gets in your feet.
Absolutely.
Something just pop?
Yes, I don't know why.
All right. You know what it is? These hot lights, sometimes we've had a bottle of champagne explode on the show before.
Well, what I'm making, it's going to look like this when we get done. And I didn't bring, I think we're going to do a half cup.
Half cup of olive oil. Okay. So sugar, half cup olive oil.
This is so easy. A cup of sugar, a half cup of oil. Yeah, move that over. And it's going to look a little weird.
Like a paste, but yeah, olive oil is great for your skin.
Absolutely. And in a minute, when we do the hand one, we're gonna use coconut oil. Then you
very cool.
Take some vitamin E. You can do capsules. This is just to make sure it lasts for you. You squeeze it in there.
Just breaking up the capsules.
Yeah. Just makes it easier.
Huh.
If I can.
I bet that's a good way to use, you know, if you need fish oil or something like that, you can break apart those capsules. I bet it stays for a whole lot longer.
Absolutely. And then we're just gonna put in 20 drops of orange essential oil. So off we go.
About that much?
About that much.
Talk to me about the vitamin capsules. Why do you need the vitamins in your feet?
Vitamin E, this will last about a month. If you add vitamin E to it, it extends its shelf life and it'll last 3 or 4 months.
Really?
I put it in all kinds of things.
I wonder why that is.
That's it.
Easy.
And I like to put in the container, for instance, we'll make it look pretty. I put some nice little orange slices in. That shortens the shelf life. It only lasts about a month if you put the orange slices in.
And now, when you use this, how much do you need? Like a little bit of a dollop, maybe a quarter size?
Tablespoon.
Okay, so you don't need that much.
Yeah, it's very simple. Now, if you like that one, it smells
I do.
really nice.
Oh, that's nice. You know, olive oil and sugar together and orange? Can't complain.
My favorite is this one, before we do the foot bath. This is vanilla cookie. So if you want to smell.
So it's a similar process. Oh, it smells like baked goods.
So more
to
sugar.
Put on your feet.
Whoops, brown sugar this time.
Okay, brown sugar in this one.
Yeah. Again, about a cup.
And I notice you're measuring exact.
Exact. Oh yeah. And then you will want to measure this. A teaspoonful of vanilla extract this time instead of essential oil.
And that goes a long way. You know, a little bit of vanilla extract goes a long way.
And here we go again with
some
approximately.
And then the vitamin E also, right?
Yes, and the vitamin E we do.
Do you mind if I try breaking apart one of those capsules?
Absolutely.
How hard it is.
They're a little bit hard, so take one.
Let's see if I can do
this. Don't stab yourself.
Here we are. Got it.
There you go, and you can put that in.
Easy enough.
You can do between 1 and 3. It's not an exact science.
No. Here we are.
Mix it up, and in a few minutes it's going to look just like this, and all you need again is, and it smells really nice, so rub it on your feet. Clean it off with warm water and a towel.
Very cool.
Then,
yes.
You ready? After you've done your foot scrub, you want a foot bath, which we're going to show everybody with you.
With me, I'm going to be the willing part. Well, willing is debatable.
You're going to want warm water to the touch, and I love these really inexpensive 12-quart sweater boxes.
You see those foot baths, and they're $100 sometimes.
And they're hard to clean. This you can clean and make sure no one's getting
easy enough.
Add in a sprinkle of, I like rosebuds, some calendula for your skin, and a little bit of lavender. It's going to float around, so it's going to look a little weird. And then you just add a little tiny bit of lavender essential oil. We'll put water in later, and you're done.
Water in my feet, and we'll be good to go. Carol, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Still ahead.
All right, so we're back with Carol Joyce. She's the owner of White Buffalo Herbs. And earlier, Seth made a foot bath with Joyce, and now he's testing it out. Meanwhile, we're going to make some hand scrubs. He was the brave one that volunteered to give himself a foot soak. So, Seth, how's it feel so far?
Well, I feel like I'm on TV exposing my feet and scrubbing them with sugar and salt and olive oil and
what
orange.
scent did you choose?
Oh, I went with orange. It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer.
Is that warm enough?
It does
'Cause I
feel
have
nice
more-
though. Thank you
warm
very much.
water.
Carol.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm quite fine. Thank you.
Okay, so while Seth
Just do your
soaks,
thing over there.
we'll check in on you in just
We're
a
gonna do
bit.
hands.
I'm gonna scrub my hands because they sure could use it. I've got some dry skin, so.
Real easy. Again,
Okay.
a cup of sugar. And this time a half cup of coconut oil, which really isn't very oily, as you can see. Coconut oil is very solid.
But it can be melted if you wanted to,
You don't
right?
need to.
But you don't have to?
This takes a second to get together, but you put this
Okay.
together. And if you want to
try
do a
to
little
mix it for you?
stirring,
Sure.
I'm going to add some lemon essential oil to it.
Ooh, so it's gonna be lemony fresh?
Yes. And I keep this next to the sink. So after you've done the dishes, you can just take a little bit of this and rub it on your hands. It's slightly greasy, but it feels fabulous, and you can just wipe your hands afterwards on a towel.
Nice.
Yes.
That's great.
You see how it's all getting together?
Yeah.
And this is what it looks like when it's completely done. It's very solid. If you want to smell.
I want to eat it. It smells like lemon Italian ice.
There you go.
It smells so good. Now you keep it by the sink. Do you just keep it in an
I
open
keep it in a
jar?
thing like this. I prefer the little white caps because it's easier to get, and I actually leave it open so I can just stick my fingers in when I want. And then you just need to wipe your hands off when you're done.
All right. So there's the oil, the sugar, the
Yep.
coconut oil.
Real simple.
That's it?
That's it. It's done, and it lasts about 2 months. You can add the little vitamin E capsule if you want,
Yeah,
like
definitely.
Seth did.
Why not?
And that just makes it last longer. And the other thing we can do is you can spray your feet or your hands when you're done with your with a foot spray. So what you do while you're mixing that up, we add distilled water to a glass container. If it's plastic, the essential oils will evaporate out.
Okay.
Use distilled water because the other kind gets bacteria in it. I've already added the essential oils. Can you smell?
Oh, that smells so
Peppermint,
good.
lavender, and rosemary. And you're all set. So I have one of these for poor Seth when he's ready. How are your feet doing, Seth?
Oh, they're great. I feel like $1 million.
So can I put this on my hands?
That's
How
ready.
much do I use?
About a half teaspoonful.
So
just
not much.
Grab a little,
Like that?
rub it all up, and there's a
Oh.
cloth for you afterwards.
It's like a massage.
Getting a little close there.
And it should get all that dryness off your hands,
Yeah.
and you can wipe your hands off afterwards, or I have a white towel if
Do you
prefer.
suggest using water to rinse them or just a towel?
I just use a towel, and then I have a poor Seth. You can take your feet out whenever.
Are you
I have a
kidding? I'm having the
medicinal
time of my
soak
life.
as well. You can take my special blend of herbs that are great for really chapped fingers or
that would
feet.
be me. Really
And
dry.
add boiling water, which I happen to bring some. Let it soak for about 10 minutes to steep, and then
Do you need to cover it or no?
no, I add a little tiny bit of lavender essential oil that's over there.
We got a lot of stuff going on over here.
And then I add a little bit of warm water so you don't burn yourself, and you can sit while you're watching TV and just soak your fingers in there 20 minutes, 2 nights in a row, and all the chaff has gone away.
Really?
So you got this, and you got this, and poor Seth has that. So Seth, you're
Oh,
ready
he's gonna
to
have
come
such
out.
nice
Yeah.
feet.
Here you go. Pull out. Use your right foot first because your circulation goes up and around, and you'll get a stuffed up nose otherwise.
Okay, there we are. Now, what do
Okay.
I do afterwards?
And I usually spray my feet, so we're going
Okay.
to give you a little spray.
Spritz
All
me.
right. Spritz, spritz, spritz.
There we go.
Okay.
All
And I
right.
have a foot lotion if you need it.
Oh, thank you.
And again, real easy. Take your favorite lotion, add
is really
peppermint
getting
essential oil
Oh,
to
yeah.
it. Are
Feel
you
free to-
ready?
give me
There
a
you
little
go.
spritz. There we are. There we go. Oh, yeah.
Rub that in, you're
Yep.
all set, and then you can just put your socks and shoes back on, and you're going to feel great.
I do feel great. Well, thank you very much, Carol. I feel like
You're
a
welcome.
new man. I feel like it's my anniversary
you're a new
tonight.
woman,
My wife
so
will be
we're all
very
set.
excited.
It's Seth's anniversary.
Oh, happy anniversary,
Thank
Seth.
you.
See? So you're all set, and you
His
can do
wife
that
is
again
gonna-
tonight with your wife.
You know, that's a great present.
Feel those nice soft feet. All right, and my hands are so
Feel
soft.
better? Oh, good.
I want to feel my feet.
Thank you,
Okay,
Carol.
that's
That
it.
was fun. We always have fun with you.
Thank you
Oh,
very
my
much.
hands smell so nice. Up next.